what's up? It's Brianna and we're back again with another Disney Cards. So before we begin, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and let's get right on into it. So if you don't know what I'm doing here, I have my big long list of different Disney characters and I explain that process on all my other Disney Cards videos. So if you don't know what I'm doing, you just go ahead and go on my channel and you can see my other videos that explain this process better. So here I have my number generator, and the first number I got was number 25. So number 25 on my list is Cogsworth. So I was a little worried at first about doing this guy because I know that he has a ton of different features and different stuff like that, and I knew it was going to be difficult. So as you can see, I just taped it off, and that was the picture I was going for. Just painted a white background, because that's what it had in the picture, and started sketching him. So I thought it was going to be pretty easy at first to sketch him, as you can see from the bottom, but then once I got up to the face, it was a little bit more difficult. And I had to redo his nose and like his little hands on his clock. And then here, the end of my paintbrush fell off, so I tried to super glue it back on, and actually in the process of doing that, I ended up almost super gluing my fingers together, and which would have been really bad. Here I can show you the super glue. I don't know if you can see that, but that little white stuff, yeah, that's not my skin or paint, that is super glue, and I had to peel my fingers apart. So now back to the cards. So I just started out, I mixed up a brown color and started painting it to look like the wood. He also has a kind of yellow brass kind of color for his arms and for his face. So, and for his little like hand thing in the clock there. So, you know, I started painting him and I thought, hey, this is going to be pretty easy. And then I found out it was actually very difficult to do his face, as you can see here. Then I painted him over again and I went for this picture. So I went for that face because it was a lot easier than the other picture. So here I am just sketching it out again, and I'm going to try and repaint it. So here I go painting it, and then I was just having so much trouble with the face that I just decided to fix it later off screen, and I just put a layer of Mod Podge, and here it is. I don't really like this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, but, you know, I don't really like it that much. I just feel like he doesn't look the way he's supposed to, like he did in the picture, and I got a little bit of eraser shavings stuck in the Mod Podge on there. But we're adding him in. On to the next one. We got, on my number generator, number 29. So let's go to 29 on my list. And so sorry, I guess I forgot to film that part. It was Pumbaa. So I taped it off, and I just tried to do this light blue color for the sky, and then I realized that color didn't look very good, and whenever I tried sketching on it, for some reason it wasn't letting me sketch on it, so I repainted it with a lighter blue, a darker blue, and then I went over it again with the lighter blue, and for some reason this type of paint let me sketch on it. I guess I'm just having trouble finding paints, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to try and figure out a good brand. So he was actually pretty easy to sketch out. I sketched him out in actually just a couple minutes, where Cogsworth took like an hour. This guy took probably 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see here, I'm starting to paint him. So he has kind of this brown, like light brown color all around him, and then he has these little dark brown spots under him, a little pink nose, pink tongue, and this kind of grayish white like type of brown for his tusks and his teeth. It was actually pretty easy to paint too. I just had to go over it with a ton of coats, and yeah, I just decided to go over it with a ton of coats off camera, so that it wouldn't take too long in this video, of course, and I went over him again with just the darker colors to darken it up some so you wouldn't be able to see the blue through it. And his hair was pretty fun to draw on the back of him too. So I went back over it with some pencil just to kind of give him the outline that he had in the picture, and so that it would stand out a little bit more and maybe make him look just a little bit better. And here I go with the Mod Podge, and here he is. I really like this one. I made up for the Cogsworth that I didn't like. And here I go around a ton of times just trying to get a better light on this. So ignore that and just look at the card. I really do like this one. I think this one turned out, and this one's one of my better cards. It did rip a little bit on the sides, the tape did, and we're adding him in. So here's all the cards I've got so far. We got Pascal, Miko, Todd, Nana, Ray, Mushu, Cogsworth, and now Pumbaa.